Welcome to the Holy Land. Welcome to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a holy city for Jews, Christians, and Muslims from around the world. I invite you to come with me and try to discover this city and meet some people who fell in love with this beautiful city. As Psalm 87 says, even if we're not born here, it is our true home. Let us go and discover it. In my trip to Jerusalem, I met people from everywhere. I wanted to understand why they had developed such an attachment to this city. We'll hear from a young volunteer from England, a young pilgrim from Norway, and a priest of the Holy Land Franciscans. Let's take time to listen to why they are here and what they discovered in this city.
Stella Turner, and I'm from North London.
And what are you doing here?
I am in Jerusalem for 4 weeks to do some volunteering in the Magnificat Institute.
And what are you going to do as a volunteer?
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. No, I'm actually coming to work in the administrative field, help out in the office, but hopefully I might be able to be involved with some of the music initiatives there.
What are your hopes for Jerusalem?
What are my hopes? Obviously, my hope is peace, really, and I think that's one of the most lovely things about where I'm volunteering, is because I'm at a school where it's a music school and it's for young children who don't necessarily have the means to afford this kind of music training, but you've got Jewish students, Muslim students, Catholic students, and they're all working together and like loving each other, like appreciating each other's talents in music, and just not seeing their ethnicity in a sense, just working together and building bridges. And I think the hope is with the youth, really. I think.
Your favorite place?
Okay, I think probably it will have to be the Holy Sepulchre Church.
Why?
Oh, why? It's just such, it's just an incredible place. It's just to actually be in, the spot where, Jesus rose, and the sepulchre is just, words can't really describe it, I don't think. And also to see all the different religions, coming together, the Coptics, Armenians, I love the Eastern Orthodox rite as well, and you can hear the different liturgies happening. I just think it's a really special place. And actually last time I was here, I got the opportunity to do an all-night vigil, so we literally got locked in for the whole night.
How was it?
And it was actually the most amazing night of my life. I can't explain it. It was like being out of time. It was just, and there was a few other people, but you just had the whole Sepulchre Church to yourself. There's only like 6 people. And the thing about it is that you get locked in, so you can't get out even if you wanted to. So, and then you get let out at like 5 in the morning, and it's like you're going in with the team, like with him, and then rising. It's amazing. Yeah, really lovely.
When I first arrived in Jerusalem, what struck me the most was the diversity of the city. All sorts of people, Arabs, Jews, Christians, dressing in all sorts of fashions, speaking all sorts of different languages. Plus there's tourists, pilgrims. It's a very big city with lots of action. Sometimes it can be hard to pray, but there are some islands of silences, lots of different churches. But one of the great opportunities that I had was to leave the city and to go to Galilee, completely different region, on top of Mount Tabor. On that mountain, I felt something quite different. There's a lot of nature there, trees, grass, this little wind. You have this incredible view of the region. And I was overcome by this sense of God's presence. And you don't have the choice in that setting to relax, to take time, and to be seduced by the whole experience. Back in Jerusalem, near the Wailing Wall in the Jewish quarter, I met a pilgrim reading the Bible. So, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is David from Norway.
And what's Jerusalem for you? Why are you here?
Why I'm here? Because I was sent here to pray and listen. But now my time is up.
Oh, so you have to go back home?
Yeah.
And what do you bring with you back home in your heart?
What do I bring with me? How you say, it's that we know that if we trust in Elohim, if we trust in Him, He will carry us. Even though all physical things fail, He is our strength. And when we put our trust in Him, He will carry us through.
That's very true. And is there a place in Israel or in Jerusalem that you felt more spiritually moved? What's your place, the most interesting place?
Jerusalem is the city of the great king, so Jerusalem is close to my heart, you know. Israel is the closest to home I get when I'm still a stranger in the world, you know. But still, I was up by the Kinneret, the Sea of Galilee, and by the Jordan River there is good. It's a good place to be quiet, you know.
I followed his advice and went up to the Sea of Galilee, and David was right. There I found peace. Just listen for yourself. Wherever you go in the Holy Land, you'll see Franciscans, near the lake, in the streets of Jerusalem, and especially at the Holy Sepulchre. That's where I met Father Noel.
My name is Father Noel, and I come from Malta. And I'm living here in the Holy Land for 7 years now, and my work is that of being formator in the Holy Land Castle. I think that we Franciscans, who have been here for over 800 years now, have this mission, the special mission of announcing Christ to all men and women who visit this land. Many people come here to this basilica and want to speak with us, Franciscans. If they see you standing even idle for just 2 minutes, people just come and want to talk to you and want to ask you questions. I think this is one of the wonderful things that we Franciscans can do here. Even living in this basilica, which is a very, very closed place in a certain way, but opens you to the whole world. It opens you to this ecumenical and universal calling of announcing Christ.
What would be your dream for the future of the Holy City?
Well, the dream for the Holy City, I think, is the dream shared by everybody, is that the Holy City will continue remaining open as a place for worship for all people of all faiths. That's the first thing, especially the peoples coming from the faith of the three main religions who are here in Jerusalem, no? The Jewish religion, the Christian religion, and the Muslim religion. And obviously, as a Christian, I would hope that Jerusalem would continue to be a place where all Christians can come, where all can pray together, but it's good to keep strong, to hold on to our traditions, because our traditions are living traditions. They are traditions handed down to us by the apostles, and we have to hand them down to future generations. So this is my hope, that Jerusalem will be open to everybody, and obviously to enable to be open for everybody, it needs to be a city of peace. And the international community is responsible to guarantee that Jerusalem will remain a city of peace for all nations.
To conclude, I'd like to invite you to get to know better the Holy Land and Jerusalem by your own means. It's really easy. All you have to do is go on internet, do some web searching, get some books, even read the Bible. It's full of stories that are based here, and it's great to try to discover this place by reading. But the best thing that you could do would be to come here and actually experience the Holy Land for yourself, and to walk in the paths of Jesus, the kings, the prophets that made this land what it is today.
Peace for Jerusalem.
Paix pour Jérusalem.
Paz para Jerusalén y Palestina.
Frieden für Jerusalem.
Paix pour Jérusalem.
Peace for Jerusalem.
Salam.
Peace for Jerusalem and all who dwell in it.
Shalom לירושלים.
Salam.